Hey, this is the Daily Overpass. My name is Eric and I make apps. Now, today, you can't prepare for everything. All right, so today I am walking to the new office. And I think in the entire time I've been in this new office, which is from about, I think, March or April, this is the first time I've ever walked in. It's only like 2 miles, but I usually drive, which is sad, really. So the reason I'm walking is because of the snow. You can see the snow behind me. It's beautiful here. It's a sunny day. There's snow on the ground. It's starting to melt a little bit. They're starting to clear up the roads, but there's still a lot of disruption. And I kept getting stuck in the snow yesterday. So yesterday we had heavy snowfall. Well, it was heavy for this area, not, if you live someplace else, you'll probably be like, dude, that's nothing. But in England, we only get about 3 or 4 really good snowfalls per winter. So there's not a lot of infrastructure to deal with it, right? So a lot of the roads aren't fixed yet. They'll probably melt before they actually get paved over. A lot of the main ones are done, but there's just not the infrastructure to deal with it, right? It's because and people aren't used to driving in the snow and ice. And I think I consider myself to be one of those because yesterday that fancy new Mustang of mine kept getting stuck in every single parking lot, and I kept having to get strangers to push me out. And I'm sure there were probably people thinking, "Oh, look at this idiot with his fancy car who can't even get out of the driveway," right? So finally I decided, I'm tired of getting stuck. I'm just going to walk into the office, and it's nice. It's actually a really nice walk. And the thing is, in the next day or two, everything will be gone. And I could have gotten snow tires and got it all prepared and everything, but it just wasn't worth doing it. Like I said, it's only like 3 or 4 times in England where we get this kind of weather per year. And a lot of times it disrupts a lot of businesses. A lot of schools are canceled. A lot of things where in other countries they would have been able to handle it, but there's just not the infrastructure here and there's not the reason to do it. I can remember years ago, this is like 6 or 7 years ago, I was working in London and the whole city shut down because of a few days of heavy snowfall, right? Everything shut down and everyone complained about all the money being lost. And how come other countries could deal with this and we can't? And the mayor of London at the time, Boris Johnson, said, it's not worth investing in the infrastructure for something that happens so rarely, which is true. I mean, to be honest with you, I could have gotten snow tires on my car and been able to deal with it, but it doesn't happen that often. And, I'll deal with it when it comes. There's only so much that we can prepare for. And as software developers, we prepare for a lot. We love redundant systems. We love having backups. We love all that kind of stuff. But sometimes you just have to say, the cost of preparation is not worth the benefit that we'd get. It's better just to know that occasionally won't be able to drive the car in. Occasionally, I'll have trouble with this. I'll have to know what I could do. And I'll bet, what, thing is, I know that somebody who's used to driving the snow would probably drive that car better than I can. But you know what? I grew up in California. I grew up in California, so we didn't really have heavy snowfall. We didn't have any snow days at school, right? But I've also lived in Massachusetts for a little while, and I've lived in Missouri for a couple of years. And those places, they knew how to deal with snow. It's just everybody knowing how to deal with it, and we deal with what we can. So I guess my message is today, we have to choose what we can prepare for, and we have to choose what risks we're going to take. Every time somebody says, what do I do? What do I do if my ad mob gets suspended? What do I do if somebody accidentally clicks my ads? What do I do? You deal with those things when you come to them, because there's only so much that you can do in preparation. And that's just the way things are. So let me know. It's a beautiful day today, though. I mean, no complaints on that side. Anyway, what do you guys think for today? And anyway, that's it for today. I'll talk to you guys again tomorrow.